not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, this COVID pandemic is spiking again, primarily because of the Delta variant. All 50 states now reporting the Delta variant. And everybody's blaming this current spike on the Delta variant. They say 83% of the new cases are Delta variant. And that originated in India, kind of interesting. There's another variant called Lambda C37, which originated in Peru. It's been reported in 30 countries, not yet in the USA. But at any rate, things are not going good. Right now, as of yesterday, we had 40,526 new cases reported in the USA. 40,526 new cases in the USA yesterday. That's very scary. Let's see here. Our deaths rose to 625,189. And the total number of infections in the U.S. Has risen to 35,066,831. Now, you throw India in, and India has 5 times the population we do, 1.7 billion, and we have 332 million. They officially say they have 414,141 dead and 31,143,229 infections. Well, yesterday they came out and said in India that their national health department came out and said, well, the 414,000, those are ones that we've counted. We estimate there's 3 million to 5 million other people who have died of the COVID in India, but they're actually cremated in the streets by the hundreds every day, and we don't get a chance to count them. And their ashes are just thrown in the rivers and things, or their corpses are thrown in the rivers. So we believe it's more, instead of 414,000, we believe it's more like 3 million to 5 million have died of the COVID in India. So there's that. California, the number one state when it comes to numbers of infections and deaths, they had an increase of infections yesterday by 4,268. Texas, which is second in number of infections and deaths, had an increase by 4,372. And Florida, they keep running about 8,000 new cases a day. 8,000 new cases a day. In this case, yesterday, 8,012. And people say, don't you ever get tired of talking about these numbers? Well, this is kind of like, what should I say, a scorecard, how well or how badly we're doing when it comes to protecting our citizens. And it comes down to we have several problems here. One problem, of course, is the damming up all the rivers. We've cut off the food supply to our food. And the U.S. Senate document 264, which came out in 1936, said it looks like, we don't know why, but the majority of our foods grown in the United States have had a significant drop in the number of mineral nutrients. That was 1936. And beginning in 1930, it was very obvious that there was a problem. And the LSU, Louisiana State University, just released a study, which they had done between 1930 and today, annually, each year, behind the dams in the United States. Right now, there's like 80,000 dams. Right now, there's 150 million tons each year of silt and sediment backing up behind these dams. And this is the food that feeds the algae in the ocean and the reefs and the algae in the bays and the gulfs and so forth. And the value of these algae is plants, including algae and seaweed and that kind of stuff, eat the carbon dioxide out of the air and turn it into carbon chains and proteins and amino acids and other nutrients and fibers, material for plant stems and this kind of stuff. And when you cut off the food supply, they can't do that. And so this is why the carbon dioxide is raising the air. Carbon dioxide going up is not due to fossil fuels. It is not due to fossil fuels. It is not due to fossil fuels. It is due to the food being cut off to the algae on the downriver side of the dams, and they can't take the carbon dioxide out of the air, which they've been doing for billions of years, because there were reefs billions of years ago. We have fossils of the reefs that go back to like 8 billion years ago, and these fossils are very obvious that the plants at that time were taking the carbon dioxide out of the air and converting them into usable biological materials, amino acids and proteins and carbohydrates and fiber and stuff like that. Well, that's pretty much all gone now, okay, because we have cut off the food supply to them, and so they can't do their job, and so the carbon dioxide is going up. It is not fossil fuels. When everybody has a Tesla car and there's not one fossil fuel burning car, not one car that uses propane gas or gasoline or anything like that, there's not one car using that anymore, guess what? The amount of carbon dioxide in the air will be triple what it is now, because that has nothing to do with what's going on. That was a false theory. It was a false theory. Just like when we dammed up the rivers and we had problems and people were dying because we went to electricity, no more wood ashes for our food and for our gardens, the scientists misdiagnosed it and said, it's all genetic. No, it was lack of nutrition because we didn't have the wood ashes anymore, which was the minerals for our gardens. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with forget, doctors don't lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget, in addition, I'd use the heavy hammer here per 100 pounds of body weight, one Healthy Brain and Heart Pack per month. It has 215 nutrients in it. Okay, it includes, of course, the 90, which is the basic core, but it has 215 nutrients in it. I only weigh 142, and I take 2 of those a day, plus all my other secret sauces. And so you want to be taking these 215 nutrients. You want to be taking the colloidal silver, our colloidal silver from Longevity. I take 2 droppers full under my tongue, 30 minutes for each meal and 30 minutes for bedtime. It takes 2 dropper bottles each month to be able to pull that off. And, of course, colloidal silver kills viruses, bacteria, fungus, and yeast. And even whether you have the vaccine or not, you still need to do this because the vaccines don't kill the bugs. They just alert your body to the bad DNA and RNA. You still have to deal with killing them yourself. And then also, I would make sure that you're taking our hand sanitizer and using that lavishly, on your face, your hands, your arms, your legs, your feet. And I do that 4 or 5 times a day also. We have it on the cart going out the door and coming back in. So this is something that is always at the forefront of what we do. Now let's compare New Zealand with Louisiana. They both have about 5 million people, very close in population, 5 million people. And the New Zealanders have 26 dead. Louisiana has 10,800, just about 11,000 dead. And New Zealand has 26 dead. Louisiana has 500,000 dead, and New Zealand has 3,000 dead. 3,000 is a lot less than 500,000. So what's the difference? Well, Louisiana, they're full of indigenous peoples, black people, Latinos, which eat nothing but wheat, butter, rye, and oats, and their intestines are dead. They're not eating properly. They're not supplementing, and so they're at risk for having this. It's not a racial thing. It's, in fact, just a dietary thing. So everybody's got to straighten up their diets. One more. Here's a foreign one, but it gives you a picture. Let's look at Thailand versus UK. They both have 67 million people. Thailand has 3,000 dead. England, the UK, has 128,000 dead. Thailand has 415,000 infections, and the UK has 5.5 million infections. What's going on there? Well, the UK, England, are the people who came up with gluten. Wheat, butter, rye, and oats. Wheat, butter, rye, and oats. They took them around the world so their sailors would have them. And Thailand, of course, has remained an Asian country, lives on rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash. So in addition to your Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, in addition to your MSM, you want to be sure you're throwing in the colloidal silver, our hand sanitizer. Be sure you're also throwing in, I would throw in some extra minerals, anything you can do to throw more nutrition at yourself, and you will be able to fend off the bad guys. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story headlined here, lentils help lower cancer risk. They say they've been popping up in all kinds of foods, from crunchy chips to gluten-free pastas. They're a round legume, edible seeds that grow in pods and come in a variety of colors, including black, brown, yellow, and green. And they've long been associated with numerous health benefits due to their nutritional profile. Among the most impressive health benefits of this superfood is the potential to lower the risk of breast cancer. Study published in the Journal of Cancer assessed the relationship between flavanol intake and breast cancer risk in premenopausal women, and the flavonols are important compounds found in lentils, and they found that followed women for 8 years, and those that had 2 servings of lentils every week had a much lower risk of breast cancer than those who ate fewer or none at all, possibly due to the flavonols in the lentils. So there you go.
Well, thank you very much. And everything we can do to, kind of tweak our diet to protect ourselves, that's the best thing. This is something we can each do. We're in control of. And so, again, I actually have a new book out. It's called Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods. It's 300 pages, and it was a 3-year study by some of the most famous and popular radio and TV chefs in Eastern Canada. And they were just sort of poo-pooing the things I was saying about cholesterol and also things like every bad thing you can think of, frying, okay. And so what you have to do, of course, is watch it. Get this book, Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods, and we will actually save the world with this book. It's my newest one. Get it to everybody's hands.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Longevity distributor today.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Longevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, cholesterol is not a bad guy, like doctors have said. They've misdiagnosed that one badly, and not unusual for them. Cholesterol makes up 75% of your brain weight. You get off of cholesterol, you get Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is a cholesterol deficiency. It didn't occur until 1960. There were all kinds of dementias going back to the Bible days, but they weren't Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is very specific cholesterol deficiency. And then, of course, you get cholesterol deficiency that causes hormonal problems. Women go through menopause, at age 12. They're cholesterol deficient. Same way with guys. They will have problems with ED, erectile dysfunction, if they're not getting enough cholesterol, because cholesterol makes up 95% of the weight of testosterone and 95% of the weight of estrogen. Charmaine, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Do you still eat eggs?
Of course, every day.
Good girl. And, you're almost 80 years old, and you look like you're 40, and so I attribute that to your taking all your supplements, your 90 essential nutrients. Do you take the 90 or you take the 215?
I take a lot of stuff, put it that way.
Yeah, I'm very, very proud of you. And, you're an example for, middle-aged women who really, really, really need to be taking these nutrients. And you are a classy gal, and you've been doing this for, 30 years?
Yep, over 30 now, yep.
Wow. Okay, so if you had any sort of little bit of advice about diet and supplementation for ladies in middle age and older, what would you say to them?
I would say that the more nutrition you take, the less food you want to eat. And as long as you cut out the carbohydrates, it's easy to lose weight if you don't eat the bad stuff. And I am a good example because when I was younger, I ate everything, garbage canned food. And I was lucky. I never got sick or anything, but I don't think you could get away with it today.
When you were a kid, they were still using wood stoves.
I know. Well, the ground was definitely more fertile. It's been definitely overworked the last, 50 years, right?
And no wood ashes going back in the ground.
Right. So today, a person lives on junk food, they're not going to make it. Definitely not going to make it.
That's correct. And so eggs, meat, fish, vegetables. What's your favorite vegetables?
My favorite vegetable, I guess I would have to say carrots, probably.
Okay. Do you eat fried potatoes?
No. No, I don't.
Only a dead person eats fried potatoes. They will kill you. That's for sure.
Baked potatoes.
Baked potatoes are good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, baked potatoes are good with some melted butter on them. Oh, my gosh. And, of course, I have the baked sweet potatoes with butter and our Himalayan salt, or pink Himalayan salt with the black pepper ground up in it for, with dinner, and my lamb chops from Australia. Woo, it's good stuff.
To get it through your heart, it's not that hard to do.
Yeah, it's not. And, of course, that's why we have all, and again, Dr. Wallach, have you had a chance to look at the book yet? Dr. Wallach's Cooking Without the Bad Foods?
I've not looked at that, but I do have a lot of the other ones, all in your head books.
Okay. Well, we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Let's be boring and do a commercial about cash-out refinances. It's Ryan, and our mortgage team will often have a listener say, I think I understand what a cash-out refinance is, but can't that be bad for you sometimes? So let's hit on that. As with anything, it's certainly not the right move for everyone. If we don't have to, we don't want to add a bunch of years onto our loan, or increase our monthly payment too much, or pay more in the long run. But because home values have skyrocketed so far up the last few years, while rates have come so far down, we've seen many scenarios where listeners today can pull out a significant chunk of money from the new value in their home, while lowering the years on the overall loan, while lowering their monthly payment, and lowering how much they ultimately pay. The key is to just look at the whole picture and be honest with yourself about your situation. If you're looking for someone to show you your options, we are United Faith Mortgage.
United Faith Mortgage is a DBA of United Mortgage Corp. 25 Melville Park Road, Melville, New York. Licensed mortgage banker. For all licensing information, go to NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Corporate NMLS number 1330. Equal housing lender. Licensed in Alaska, Hawaii, Georgia, Massachusetts, North Dakota, South Dakota, or Utah.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And don't forget that, people need to be taking the 90 essential nutrients. And I'm not talking about 80-year-old people with 10 diseases, which is good for them, but I'm talking about kids before they're conceived. So people who are in the childbearing years need to be taking the 90 essential nutrients, better yet, the 215 nutrients in the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. And then all through the pregnancy, of course, and when the baby's born, if the mother's going to be breastfeeding the baby, she's got to continue with that Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, plus extra stuff. And if they're going to put the baby on the Infamil and Similac and these baby formulas, you need to add to it the Kids Toddy, Cal Toddy, Kids Sprinkles, EFAs, and then once they get old enough so they're wanting to grab your cola out of your hand, you want to give them our Rebounders Force Drink with 100 nutrients in it, 75 minerals and 25 vitamins, amino acids. And don't forget Kids Toddy, Cal Toddy, Kids Sprinkles, and EFAs. Get them on these 100-plus nutrients, and you're going to add 25 to 50 healthful years to their life. If you just give them fast foods, they'll like it, it tastes good, but they're going to die early, and they'll have so many sicknesses and illnesses, it's going to be a mess. You will save yourself an enormous amount of unnecessary misery. You'll save the kids an enormous amount of unnecessary misery by adding the Kids Toddy, Cal Toddy, Kids Sprinkles, EFAs, and Rebound. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Indiana. And Paul, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Paul, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Yes. Good afternoon, doctor. I just received my results back from my doctor, and he stated that I had blocked arteries in both the legs, small veins in my legs that were blocked, and then vertical veins in both thighs.
Okay. Let's see here. Do you have gray hair?
Just a little, not all over.
Well, the answer is yes. Yes, I don't care if you only have one. You got gray hair. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you have any skin issues? Any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, or rosacea?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have any gut problems? Any diarrhea, constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, celiac disease, Crohn's disease, anything like that?
No.
Okay, so your tummy and your guts are okay. All right. How much do you weigh and how old are you, sir?
195 pounds, 59 years old, and 6 feet.
feet. Okay. All right. Charmaine, what are you going to do for Paul here? He's got clogged arteries everywhere in his body, including his legs and his heart, and bad veins and stuff. He's got skin issues. Okay. So what are you going to do for him?
He's got a gluten intolerance. He's got to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oil. And then I get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add Ultimate Daily Classic to that, vitamin D3 for absorption, and MSM and Fucoid Z, and he should take glucogel too. And
what should he drink instead of colas?
Rebound, of course.
Yeah, or sports drink, Rebound, absolutely. And then give us a call every couple of weeks, because you're going to start seeing benefit very quickly. And at your age and body weight, you have sort of the common menu of problems that Americans have, because they're all dealing with the same deficiencies and the same irritants and the same diets and so forth. And so if you do exactly as Shar said, you're going to see a huge benefit very quickly. Give us 90 days, and you'll say, oh, my gosh. Okay, you're going to help a lot of people with your story and your testimony, Paul. Back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to get in with Dr. Wallach today, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
Hi, registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs here. I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years, and what I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life.
Diabetes or pre-diabetes or dysglycemia, bad blood sugar. Sugar-storing cells have tuned out insulin because we're pounding our bodies with sugar and refined carbohydrates that cells just stop listening to insulin. The ultimate sign of insulin resistance is elevated blood sugar that doesn't go down. When blood sugar stays elevated, it can react with various proteins in the body, especially the protein albumin and the protein hemoglobin, and ultimately we're off to the degenerative disease races. This is called insulin insensitivity or insulin resistance. By the way, insulin resistance is a problem not just because cells stop listening to insulin, but because insulin does other things. Insulin's a growth hormone. It makes cells divide. So even though cells aren't listening to insulin's command to process sugar, all the other effects of insulin are still going on. For example, even though insulin's effects on sugar processing are reduced or diminished, insulin's effects on dividing cells, making cells divide, that's not diminished at all. Elevated insulin, as insulin levels go up, your cells are starting to divide really fast. That means cysts. That means growth. Ultimately, insulin elevations are responsible for fibroids and cysts and growth. This ultimately means the emperor of all maladies, cancer.
Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm a pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos, too, at kscohealth.com. That's ksc.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. And I would urge you to, go to drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. Get a hold of the book and the CD, Epigenetics. Get a hold of the book and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. Get a hold of the book and the CD, Immortality. Get a hold of the book and the CD, Black Gene Lies. And read the information. Get the suggested supplement program, and you'll add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life. You'll save yourself an enormous amount of unnecessary misery and expense. It's that simple, but you got to take action. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Arizona. And Cena, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Cena, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Great show, and thanks for educating us.
Thank you. How can we help you?
I have polycystic kidneys, stage 4, with GFR 16. I'm not on dialysis yet, but I'm getting there. So any help would be appreciated.
Okay, so do you have high blood pressure?
Yes, I do, and controlling it, taking a beet extract, and it's working fine.
Okay. And let's see, how much do you weigh?
122.
Okay. Any diabetes?
No.
Okay. Are they talking about dialysis pretty soon for the kidney issues?
Yes, I just had an ultrasound to check my veins today, and then I had to wait 2-3 weeks to see what the doctor thinks about it. So.
Okay. But you're still urinating?
Yes, normally.
Okay. Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
Any skin issues or bowel issues, constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, diarrhea, anything like that?
Nothing like that.
Okay, good. All right, Charmaine, what would you do for Cena here? She's got kidney issues. They're talking about maybe doing some dialysis. She's got high blood pressure. She's 122 pounds. What would you do for her?
I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add the Ultimate Daily Classic, probably 2 bottles of that, and vitamin D3 for absorption. And then I would also add MSM and Fucoid Z to that. And
okay, you get an A+.
She's got to get on this diet.
Get off all the bad foods, and then when you get your data back from the doctor, give us a call again. But your story, you're going to have a great story, and so do call us after you get the data from the doctor, and we'll get you started on the program. And you're going to shock the doctors because you're going to do very, very well. We have people that haven't urinated for 10 years are on dialysis 6 days a week, and in 2 weeks' time they're urinating, and in 2 more weeks they're totally off of dialysis. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Ontario, Canada. And Rob, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Rob, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Hi, Sharp. Dr. Wallach, I have a animal question today for you. Friend with a 4-year-old male Malamute German Shepherd mix, 105 pounds, big guy there. He's been diagnosed with hip dysplasia and hypothyroidism. The owner is giving him, drugs here, Soloxine and Rimadol, and just taking minimal supplements right now, Ostequin and glucosamine.
Okay.
To help out this dog.
Sure. Okay, Charmaine, what would you do? You're a dog girl. What would you do for what would you do for Rob's friend's dog here, 105 pounds, has hip dysplasia, okay, and thyroid issues?
He needs first of all, I give my dog EFAs every day, but in addition to that, Arthrodex be 4 scoops a day, and I would grind up some glucogel and some MSM and give it to him every day.
Okay, very good.
Big enough he could probably eat it. My dog can't. My dog only weighs 5 pounds, so I have to do everything.
Yeah, you can try throwing those pills in the food, especially if it's a canned dog food. Mix it up in there, but sometimes they'll separate it out and just push it off to the side. So you want to be sure to grind it up and make sure they're getting it. But and did you say what did you say for the thyroid?
Ocean's Gold.
Ocean's Gold. Okay, yeah, a dog that size, you go ahead and have 3 of those. And again, you just open up, I think they're capsules. You can open them up and dump the powder in the food. And it has like 8 or 9 different algae from the ocean, which has all the nutrients in it to make the thyroid gland happy. And again, make sure that there's no gluten in the dog food. Read the label very carefully. Make sure there's no wheat, butter, rye, and oats. And that will help absorption. But these dogs respond very, very quickly to the nutritional supplements and getting off of gluten. And so, let's see here, the hip dysplasia is, in humans, they would give them a hip transplant, give them an artificial hip in there. We can do that to dogs too, But at 4 years old, that dog can easily rebuild that hip as long as the circulation is there. So you want to be sure to add that Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, as Shar said. Get 2 bottles of that to make sure that dog gets 6 of those a day. If he eats 2 meals, 3 twice a day. If 1 meal, just 6 at one time. And that's going to help with circulation, make sure that there's blood flowing through the blocked arteries. And sometimes it's caused by blocked arteries going to the hip. And so we have to deal with that. Thyroid issues respond very quickly. And so you can expect a very, very good result here. And, of course, the same thing is true in humans. You know, you have hip issues and knee issues, thyroid issues. You got to get rid of all the bad stuff. Get rid of the bad stuff. Take all the good stuff. And by adding these nutrients, and here's where the books come in. Here's where the CDs come in. You want to get a hold of www.drjwallach.com. And the book, Let's Play Doctor, the book, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport to Aromatherapy, and It's All in Your Head. Those 4 books cover a lot of territory. And we have the book, let's see here, the book, I'd go with Rare Earths Forbidden Cures. It goes into a lot of nutritional deficiencies and the various diseases that affect both humans and animals, Rare Earths Forbidden Cures. And that's a very, very popular book because it covers the pets and the farm animals and people's favorite horses and that kind of stuff, as well as themselves and their kids. Rare Earths Forbidden Cures. And that book has saved thousands and thousands of people, save their lives, added 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 healthy years of their life, and prevented them from having to have artificial knees and hips put in, back operations, prevented that. And so this is proven information. This is all, people say, well, Wallach, how can you prove all that? Well, you have the references in there because these books represent not only my work, but the detailed research of thousands and thousands of researchers, biochemists, nutritionists, veterinarians, physicians, and you'll be freaked out when you go just look at the look at the index in the back and look at the references. You say, holy moly, I didn't realize there's that much information on these subjects. There are preventions and cures out there, but doctors are taught to manage disease. Doctors manage disease. They don't treat disease. They manage disease. And, like type 2 diabetes. Is type 2 diabetes a genetic thing, Shar?
Absolutely not.
No. And so, it's easily reversed in weeks. I don't care if you've had it for 40 years, 2 to 6 weeks, you can get rid of type 2 diabetes. Very simple. And why would you want to be treated for diabetes for 40 years when you can get rid of it in just a couple of weeks? Well, insurance paid for it. Well, but see, you're getting all these complications and other things going on. It's secondary to the diabetes, which is not a good thing. Well, we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. If you're looking to lose weight, try JavaFit Diet Plus 62, a high-energy, gourmet coffee fortified with a blend of nutrients such as gambosia, citrus, and an extra shot of caffeine to pump up energy and help achieve a healthy weight. Unlike most diet drinks, you won't taste a difference. But for this to work, you can't load your coffee with cream and sugar. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened.
If weight loss is your goal, try Longevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low-carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Texas. And Juanita, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Juanita. You're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I was calling because a couple of years ago, I started getting skin tags around my neck and chest area. And about a year ago, I started getting moles, like in places where I didn't have them before. Is there anything I can do for that?
Okay. How old are you and what do you weigh?
I'm 49 and I weigh 140.
Do you have any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes?
No.
Do you have any gray or white or silver hair?
Yes, gray hair.
Okay. Do you have any varicose veins or spider veins?
Spider veins.
Okay. Do you have any gut problems? Any things like irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, celiac disease, anything like that? Constipation, diarrhea?
No.
Okay. Let's see here. Do you have any ringing in your ears or balance problems?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Charmaine, what would you do for Juanita here? She's got skin tags. She got moles popping up. She's 49 years old, 140 pounds. She has silver hair, has some varicose veins. What's going on? What would you do for her?
Well, I'd get her on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils of any kind.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would get her on one healthy brain and heart pack, but I would add the MSM, the Fucoid Z, and the vitamin D3 for absorption. And as far as the molds go, she could put colloidal silver on them. And I've heard, I don't know if it's true, that fresh pineapple gets rid of them.
Okay. Okay. I'd also have her take an extra bottle of our selenium. One bottle of selenium comes with the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. I get another bottle of selenium because I want those 5 cofactors in there because she's got the white hair, she's got varicose veins, and she's got skin issues going on, all of which are caused by the same deficiency. Okay, so I want her to get the extra bottle of selenium because I want those 5 extra nutrients, and so I want her to have 6 a day of the selenium, 3 at breakfast or dinner time, or 2, 3 times a day, whatever more convenient for her. And let's see here. On the moles and skin tags, of course, as you point out, you can put colloidal silver on there. We have the skin sanitizer. You can put that in there. The skin tags can be due to irritation, maybe too much bleach in the clothing. Okay, it could also be from nutritional deficiencies and breakdown of elastic fibers. So we're kind of come at things from 2, 3 different directions here. But give us a call every couple of weeks, because you're going to see if we're on the right track, which I believe we are. You're going to see some great results. Your hair color, your normal hair color, should come back very quickly. The varicose veins, should go away, because they're, again, very simple nutritional deficiency. And so let's see what happens with the skin tags and the moles. I believe we can help that too. We see this kind of stuff all the time. And they're red warning lights. A skin tag's not going to kill you, but it's a red warning light that says there's something going wrong here in the process, and so we need to deal with that. And again, the red warning light is the gray hair, varicose veins. These are very, very simple things, and they go away. The varicose veins go away without surgery. Sometimes people get hemorrhoids, which are just varicose veins in a funny place. Those are also caused by nutritional deficiencies. Give us 90 days before you do surgery for varicose veins or hemorrhoids. Always remember that old saying, the surgery was a success, but the patient died. So we don't want any of that with our listeners and members and so forth. So always give it 90 days on our program before you decide which direction you're going to go, because I think you'll be blessed and be happy with the results. And we want you to, come on a regular basis and give us a testimony, so that people will say, I want to give that a try before I consider surgery here. And you're going to save a lot of lives with your story. Thank you, Juanita. And thank you so much, Charmaine. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
Hi, everyone. It's time to bathe in PureWorks foam and protect yourself from today's viruses and other nasties. Who needs that? Andy Anderson here to remind you that the way to fight this is with patented PureWorks. This unique product is gentle on skin but kills influenza A and B, along with HIV, hepatitis B and C, and MRSA. Yeah, MRSA. Don't touch a doorknob, visit a hospital, or see the doctor without PureWorks on. That's how you commonly become infected. Listen up. Protect yourself by putting this on your hands and face, like aftershave, even around your nose. The killing power of alcohol in your usual antibacterial lotion only lasts a few seconds. There's absolutely no alcohol in PureWorks, which lasts 2 to 3 hours. Ladies, you'll love how soft your hands feel. Don't forget to reapply after washing your hands. And men and women like the light, faint fragrance. Phyllis and I like the foam, but you can also get spray or lotion. By the way, it's a great deodorant. Contact your Longevity Business Associate.
AM 1340, KOMY, La Selva Beach, Watsonville, Santa Cruz. A service of ZBS.
Breaking news this hour from townhall.com. I'm John Scott. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy says that House Speaker Nancy Pelosi harmed the House as an institution and undermined the January 6th Select Committee by choosing not to seat Representatives Jim Jordan and Jim Banks, who McCarthy chose to fill 2 of the 5 GOP slots on that committee.
I think it's very clear to the American public. This is a sham, but we will make sure we get to the real answers. Thank you very much.
McCarthy speaking from Capitol Hill. He's now pulled off 5 of his picks and says Republicans will not participate in the investigation. Also at townhall.com, Senate Republicans expected today to reject an effort to begin debate on a bipartisan infrastructure deal that senators had brokered with President Biden. Republican senators say they want to view an analysis of the bill's cost, how it's paid for, and more detailed legislative text first. Massive wildfires in the West are spreading smoke across the country, creating hazy skies as far away as New York, and prompting air quality alerts for millions of Americans.
The wildfire is the largest, the bootleg, around 400,000 acres, burning in southern Oregon, sending smoke and ash into the air up to 6 miles high. Fire meteorologist Miles Bliss.
The more fires you get and the more intense they're burning and more smoke they put out, the more likely you are to have less thinning out of the smoke.
On both sides of California, Sierra Nevada, 2 blazes. The Tamarack and Dixie fires, totaling around 100,000 acres, continue to grow. CAL FIRE's Tony Brunell says they're working as hard as they can.
We're using everything such as hand crews, engines, dozers, aircraft. We're throwing all our available resources.
I'm Julie Wall.